Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It is, well, this video will be uploaded on New Year's Day. Currently it is December 31st, 2018. So when you guys see this video, it will be January 1st, 2019. I just want to sit down with you guys and talk about the goals that I set for myself for 2018, and we're going to talk about future goals that I plan on setting for myself for 2019. With that being said, let's just get right into the video. Side note, if you guys hear a little vibration or you hear like a little cooing or something like that, or I might have to stop the video, it's because I have Gabriel with me in here and he's not used to me recording yet, because usually he's always sleeping when I'm recording. But right now Devontae's at the gym and he got quiet for a little while, so I figured why not go ahead and get this started now before he starts acting a fool. So for starters, I always write my goals down. This year I decided to write them and have them posted to where I can see them all the time. A lot of people ask me, like when they came into our office or something and we had company over, they always ask me, why don't you bullet journal? I don't got time to bullet journal. That's too much design and orientation, and I'm too lazy to do all that. So I kind of just bulleted my goals on the wall, and I just posted it in my office, so where whenever I would sit down in the office or I would come in here to do some homework or something like that, I always saw where I was trying to, like, so I wouldn't go astray from my goals. So I just always have it visible so I can see what was going on. So for starters, let's start with, and also I section them off in categories. It's just easier for me to categorize my life and where I want to be in certain areas of my life. So that's that. So let's start with fitness. As you guys know, I did get pregnant toward the end of February. I found out early March. So most of my fitness goals didn't really, I accomplished them, but not to the extent that I wanted to accomplish them. So for starters, eat cleaner. I definitely started to eat cleaner prior to me getting pregnant. Granted, my first trimester, I couldn't keep anything healthy down. All I wanted was the greasiest food I could ever imagine. But once I got out of that first trimester, so rolling around in June and July, I started picking that back up. So I can actually say I accomplished that, because I did start eating cleaner as the year progressed throughout the pregnancy. But definitely the first 2 months, I was eating nothing but lean meats, vegetables. I cut out a lot of my carbs, because that's where I retain the most weight whenever I eat carbs, especially breads and pastas and things like that. So I accomplished that goal. I put effortless abs. I wanted to be able to pull my shirt up and the abs were just there. I didn't have to flex for them. Yeah, that didn't happen. I had a full-blown pregnancy belly, so that just wasn't one of my goals. I mean, I didn't achieve that goal. I was working towards it, but I didn't get there. The next goal was toned muscles. Again, I got pregnant. That didn't happen. So in the fitness area, out of the 3 goals that I set for myself, I did achieve 1. And you see myself crossing it off because obviously I'm about to write my new goals for 2019 down. I'm not gonna write it down on the video, but I will let you guys know what they are. So now let's move on over to financial goals. Again, I got pregnant, other things changed, other things became more of a priority, so I'm still gonna go through these, but hey. I put on here pay off debt. So I have student loan and I have a car and some other stuff. I did significantly decrease those debts, but I did not officially pay any of them off. So I guess that's a partial win, but not really. I put on here save 3 to 6 months expenses. So after we had that government shutdown earlier in the year, That was probably the first government shutdown I ever experienced as an adult. And I was like, well, how am I going to get paid? Because you guys know I am in the military. I'm like, how am I going to get paid? How's this bill going to get paid? How's this bill going to get paid? And honestly, that was the most stressful time because I really didn't understand what was going on. And frankly, I don't want to ever feel like that again. So I took it upon myself to save 3 to 6 months expenses. So that way, if it ever happened again, I wouldn't have to stress myself out like that. And thankfully, I was blessed enough to be able to save that much to pretty much accomplish this goal. So that is one goal that I did accomplish in the financial category. I put on here grow my YouTube channel. I want it up to 1,000 subscribers. As you guys can tell, I have 2,300 something. I'm not too sure. I accomplished this goal. So in the financial category, I definitely accomplished 2 out of the 3 goals in that category. So not too shabby, you know? Not too shabby. I really need to get an eraser because my finger is about to get so black. Alright, in the beauty category, I put grow your natural or grow my natural hair. It's grown. I don't know if it's because I grew it or the pregnancy hormones and the prenatal vitamins, but it's definitely grown, so I'm gonna take that as a win. So I definitely did that. Decrease heat damage. I only straightened my hair once this year, so honestly I'm not 100% sure. And with the pregnancy and postpartum, my texture, my curl pattern has definitely changed, so I'm not too sure on that one. That's like an in the middle. Clear moisturized skin. So I was going strong on this with getting a healthy skincare regimen, and I didn't have any blemishes or nothing. And then I got closer to the end of my pregnancy, like around 34 weeks, and bumps were popping out of nowhere. No matter what I did, what I drank, what I ate, the hormones were all over the place. They were just coming out of the woodworks. So kinda this will definitely be in my 2019 goals, because the postpartum hormones on top of the hormones that I was going through toward the end of the pregnancy, that ain't help. So he wouldn't let me finish it. So we're gonna try to go through this. Obviously I can't hold up the board, but I will continue to tell you guys the goals that I had on here. So lastly, in the beauty category, I also had drink more water. Obviously I was pregnant. There was a certain amount of water I needed to drink anyway, which was significantly more water than I've been drinking like ever. So that goal has definitely been accomplished, which also contributed to the clear skin, minus the raging hormones that I was going through towards the end. So that's that. Now in the family category, this one is kind of personal, but you know, I'm gonna tell you guys anyway. The top goal in my family category of my goals was, I just put baby O, because I didn't know if he was going to be a boy or a girl, but this was one of my goals that I wanted to achieve in 2018, and by the grace of God, he is right here in my hands, and this is the greatest accomplishment I have ever, so definitely that goal was accomplished, and I am so forever thankful for that goal. Also, I have in here save for a house, because once I get out of the Navy, me and Devontae, we did want to buy a house when we moved back home. I started saving for that. Did I achieve the amount that I wanted to get? No, but I did say I just put on here save for a house, which I did. Did I get the amount of money that I wanted to save for a house? No, but it was a win either way. And then lastly, I have on here strengthen my marriage, and that will always be a goal no matter what, honestly, because at the end of the day, things happen. There are new obstacles in you guys' marriage, and marriage is constant work, so I always want to work to achieve a strong and stable bond with my husband. So that will always be one of my goals. So that's it for my 2018 goals. As far as my 2019 goals go, again, I didn't write them down on a board so you guys can see, but I definitely wrote them down in my phone. You know, I just take some time the last week of the year, and I kind of sit down and I meditate on, you know, where I want to go, where I see my life headed, and I just want to make sure I write those things down so I can hold myself accountable and so on and so forth. And I might actually continue these videos, like make these a yearly tradition video, so that way I can hold myself accountable and I can kind of see my growth and where I come from, like where I came from the beginning of the year all the way to the end of the year, and where I see my future headed. So for starters, again, I am in postpartum, so the first goal on here was to lose some weight, specifically 20 to 30 pounds. Is there a timeline on this? No, there's no timeline on this, but I do plan on achieving that goal pretty soon, especially with me being in the Navy and stuff like that, and I have my PRT. I have to lose the weight in order to stay in, so that's one of my goals. But I plan on getting, I say 20 to 30 pounds to get back down to like my pre-pregnancy weight, but in retrospect I only need to lose 10 in order to be in regulations for the military. So that's that. Drink more water. Obviously you want to drink more water. It's good for your skin, good for your hair, good for your health, good for your, just good for everything. It's good for baby, especially with me breastfeeding. It helps with the breast milk. So obviously I want to drink more water. Another goal I have is to breastfeed until I go back to work. So like I said, it's December 31st and I don't have to go back to work until sometime late February, March-ish. So I would like to continue breastfeeding until then, and then kind of ease him into formula, and then that way I can slowly kind of decrease my milk supply. I don't want to just abruptly stop or just dry out. So that is a goal of mine, is to continue breastfeeding until I go back to work. I do continue want to save money for a house, because like I said, I do want to buy a house with me and Devontae when I get out of the military and we move back home, and it ain't cheap, so it's gonna be a goal until literally I get out of the military. So that'll always be a goal. I want to save money for Gabriel. Obviously he needs a savings account, he needs life insurance, he needs an emergency fund just for whatever. So I do want to put some money away from him. Again, I want to pay off my car note, but I also, in retrospect to that, I want to pay off my car note, but I'm also thinking, me and Devontae have also been thinking about buying a new vehicle, more like a SUV or a truck, just like a family vehicle, because with my little Chevy Cruze and his GTI, a stroller, suitcases, and other stuff, if we plan on traveling or taking road trips, that ain't gonna kind of fit. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. So for our family to be more comfortable when we plan on doing more travels and stuff like that, we've been thinking about getting a truck. So I don't know if that's going to be a goal of mine, but I definitely want to work towards it. So the goal for that one is to pay off my car note and to save money for a family vehicle. And then I also have on here to be more consistent on YouTube. I have been a little bit more consistent than I was early in the year. Videos are going up weekly now versus every 3 months or so. So I do want to continue with the weekly videos. I don't know how it's going to work once I go back to work and then I have to be a mom and other stuff. But right now, it's working, if you get what I'm saying. Earn 3 certifications. So for those of you who know I'm in the military, some of you guys know I'm in IT. I'm an information technician. I work with computers. So I want to get some more certifications because like I said, I'm getting out. I'm not staying in for the whole 20. There is life after the military, guys, for those of you who just want to get in and get out. And I believe in preparing myself for that future when I decide to get out. And the 3 certifications that I plan on working towards in 2019 will help me in getting a job, you know, once I get out and stuff like that. It'll help in the negotiation of what I should be getting paid, so to say. It won't necessarily help me get a job. My resume is pretty strong in the finding a job. It's just a matter of how much can I earn from that job, and this will help me work towards that. I want to be more consistent with fitness. My husband, he's very persistent with fitness, hence why he's at the gym right now. So I plan on working out more with him. I want to get down to my pre-pregnancy weight, but I also want to get more toned, which goes back into my 2018 goals. So there's that. I also want to work on our marriage some more. Like I always said, it doesn't hurt to be a better spouse. It always is beneficial, no matter if you're in good terms or bad terms, to better yourself, for you and your partner, and for peace of mind in your household. I mean, there's no harm in literally becoming a better person, you know? So there's that. I also put on here, keep a healthy hair regimen and maintain clean and clear skin. And I say keep a healthy hair regimen because, like I said, the texture and the curl pattern has completely changed in my hair since pregnancy. I don't know how to work. I don't know how to manipulate my hair. I don't know what to do with it. It's like the products I have now don't work anymore. So now I have to start all the way back over where I was 5 years ago when I started, you know, like putting less heat in my hair and working on wearing it more natural. I have to start all the way back over because now I need a whole new product regimen because the products I have don't work anymore. Or it's not like they aren't working, they're not lasting. It's like my hair is just sucking it completely up. He fell asleep. He just wanted to be picked up. Oh my gosh. And then again with the clear skin, I mean, who doesn't want clear skin? So that would contribute into the drinking more water. And yeah, so those are my 2019 goals, and I pray that you all write your goals down, and hopefully this year you guys achieve them. Don't be ashamed of the goals that you don't achieve. Things happen in life. Life can get in the way. Other things may become more important, or you may realize that the goal that you made in the beginning of the year, toward the middle of the year, it may not be that important. But I believe in holding myself accountable, and I hope that you guys do the same. With that being said, I just want to say Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next year.